Hello everyone, I am Rafi and this is our first lecture on a series of lecture on on-chain analysis. Now, uh, in this lecture, we are going to understand what is on-chain analysis, why is on-chain analysis used, and how you can use it to make investment decisions in the crypto market. Well, in order to understand on-chain analysis, you must understand what is cryptocurrency and why was cryptocurrency made? Well, cryptocurrency, in simple words, is a method of transaction. It is a method of buying and selling things. Well, it is basically money that is stored in the computer and does not have any physical form. It is digital money that you can use to buy and sell things. Nothing complicated, simple. Now, we must understand what is blockchain. Well, we can consider blockchain as a collection of records where you store your transactions. Now, uh, in the old times, your parents might have had a notebook where they would store, write down things, their expenses, how much money that they have spent on something, and all. Well, you can consider blockchain as that, a block of blockchain as that notebook where people write their transactions and records. Now, what is blockchain? How does a block turn into a blockchain? Well, when in blockchain, both of these notebooks are connected to another record. Now, what this does is that it makes the record uh, more secure and more, in case of any malfunction, the record stays secure. It does not lose data. What this might sound a little technical, but what happens is when two blockchain records are connected, some of the data from block one uh, would go into block two, and some of the data from block two would go into block one. So both of these datas are going to be stored in the same chain but in different places. So in case of any malfunction, that data stays secure. Now what happens is we are not limited to only one blockchain record in this. There are multiple. In fact, I don't know how many there are, but in fact, hundreds of blockchain records are linked together. Now, when they're linked together, they create an entire ecosystem of blockchains record. Now, when this blockchain record is formed, we use this blockchain to understand and make investment decisions. Now, how do we do that? Now, just another thing that I want you to keep in mind is in these records, uh, the transaction of your cryptocurrency data is stored. So keep that in mind as well. Now, what is the benefit of learning about all of this, right? Cryptocurrency, blockchain. Well, it helps you make investment decisions and make money. Simple. You may ask how. Okay, let's go back to the concept of blockchain again, right? The blockchain is, again, let's repeat it, it's a collection of records. Now in the financial market, what we do is we take that data, we analyze it. Let's say we took this data, put it in a chart, see which coin has the most amount of capital in it, right? We saw Bitcoin has the most amount of capital in it, so we can use that to make an investment decision, right? Well, this is not financial advice. Now all of this procedure is called on-chain analysis, right? Now on-chain analysis, you can consider it as the economics of the crypto market. Now it is divided into two parts. Number one is the metrics and the analysis. The metrics is considered as, let's suppose you want to make a cake. You need ingredients for that cake, right? The ingredients are flour, eggs, and sugar. Now you want to mix them and combine those ingredients so you can create something that can be baked. That is called analysis. Well, in simple words, right? Just to make it a little bit more simple, metrics is what is happening in the market, and analysis is why is it happening in the market. This is the simplest explanation of metrics and analysis. Now, another example of using on-chain data is you can use it in this way. You might have noticed if you are trading crypto for a long time, uh, when bitcoins pump, when the prices of bitcoins go up, pump means going up. So you might have seen that prices of ethereum might also go up, and when the price of bitcoins dumps, you can also open your chart, uh, and see the prices and compare it with ethereum, the price, or any other altcoin, that the price of the altcoin is also going down. Now this is basically on-chain analysis. In this course, we are going to use that data, on-chain analysis. We're going to learn how you can use this data and potentially make money out of it. So, yeah, that was all for today's lecture. If you want to interact with us, give us suggestions, learn more, you can join our Discord in the link below. And yeah, see you in the next lecture.